How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose?
Is this an actual cheer?
It's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh,
the movie. Toaster caked him.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Weird Beer Reviews. I'm John.
I'm Cali.
There we go.
I said it.
You can do it now.
I'm a big kid now.
And today we are hopefully having a better beer than we typically have because we've had a bit of a string of bad luck.
Rough
Just a lot of
underwhelming.
Underwhelming and cough syrupy.
Or just not for me.
Yeah.
Good beer, but just not for me.
So what are we drinking that is hopefully going to break the drought here?
So I'm excited about this because this is a brewery that we've never tried. We've never been there. We've never gotten a beer there. So that's kind of new for us. It doesn't happen a lot. That sounded really pretentious. And I didn't mean it to sound that way. It's called BlackStack Brewing. It is in St. Paul, Minnesota, and they have a really cool building. It used to be a cannery, it went defunct in 2007, and they kind of rescued this building and turned it into a tap house brewery.
Did they say what they canned there?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what else.
Now they can beer.
Yes, they do.
Maybe it was
so it's still
canned
a cannery.
Vegetables. I don't know. Who knows? Sardines, and it just
spam.
Nobody
Isn't that
wanted
one of those
anymore?
weird things that's is that one of the places that's got the weird spam thing? Places that make a very particular spam dish. And I don't know. There's states where it's a real big deal.
Minnesota, that sounds like it'd be a thing. It's Midwest enough.
Yeah. I can't remember
Very
what in the
Midwest.
world it is right now off the top of my head. But it is. There's some very specific dish that is created, and it's spam centric. And they will scream at you if you tell them you don't like spam. Good news, this is not spam flavored beer. So that's positive. It appears to just be apple. It's
caramel apple?
It says apple crisp.
Now I'm excited about it too because it's named after a very nostalgic book from my youth. I don't want to say one of my favorite books because it made me cry.
Yeah.
So sad. The Giving Tree.
Because all children's books, it tries to teach us a lesson by just telling us how awful we are as human beings. Right? Everything the Lorax and the Giving Tree.
Yeah, there's stop messing everything up.
Hey humans, thanks for ruining it for everybody.
The power is yours.
I mean, they've been telling us since we were kids, and we're still surprised that we're still messing it up.
We're doing what? Oh,
why didn't anybody tell us? When we were 5.
Shel Silverstein had written more books and poems about this. We would have figured it out.
But yeah, this one is called Giving Trees.
Giving Trees. And it doesn't say why it's called Giving Trees. I feel like this would be a...
Because the apple.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that would be it'd be a charity-centric sort of thing, part of it.
It is not.
Would you like me to tell you what they say about it?
Yes. You read it.
It is a generous portion of apple cider, cinnamon, granola, and brown sugar with their mixed culture fodder fermented Berliner base. A friend in need is a friend indeed. As far as I go, it sounds delicious.
It does.
Ready to see if it lives up or if it disappoints?
I need to. Yes. Let's.
We need something to live up to expectations right now. We need a win. So let's see how we do here. A little disappointed it's not green. I know that's typically
I had one green beer that wasn't a St. Patrick's Day.
What was it?
Green Martian.
Oh, Green Martian, yeah.
Platform.
Yeah. So, it's kind of cloudy.
Not a lot, though.
Bring that back here.
Well, I mean, it's actually cloudier than I...
Yeah, no, it's really kind of difficult to...
See through it.
Doesn't... Well, it smells like apple and granola, actually.
Some cinnamon.
I don't get the cinnamon on it. But, I mean...
My mother had this beer.
What?
My mother had this beer, and she told me it tasted like those suckers that we had.
Oh, those caramel apple ones?
Yeah, that would like get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
So,
were like the best suckers to get
it
in
was the
school.
thing. Yeah.
For a while it was blow pops, and then it went over to those caramel apple suckers.
I think teachers got wise because you were never allowed to have gum.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, wait a second. Is this a generational thing? Like, are they allowed to have gum in school now? Because I feel like our kids chew.
I feel like they probably just like chew tobacco at this point, right? Like,
Yeah,
is that like how this goes now?
Yeah.
I feel like there's been a consistent leeway given to children.
Except for your shoulders.
Yeah. Except when it comes to clothes.
Yeah. No
Don't
shoulders.
show your shoulders. Absolutely not. That is a felony when it comes to schools.
Pin. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. So let's see how this goes.
Okay.
There's a lot going on here.
Ooh. Ooh, I taste like the crisp part at the end.
There is a lot going on here.
You can taste the granola.
Yes, you absolutely can.
I like that because whenever we get like a beer that's like, it has graham in it, like graham cracker, I'm like, I never taste the graham cracker.
I've only tasted it in one, and that was that kettle series that Platform did.
Yeah.
And they don't do that anymore because it got bought out by Anheuser-Busch. Anyway.
But I definitely taste the granola and the cinnamon, and it's like a cider, but it's
apple cinnamon
not.
up front, and then fades into granola. Right? Do you get that?
Mm-hmm.
The front end is all apple cinnamon, and then we just work our way out into the
And then it's just like straight up
crunchy hippie stuff.
Nutrigrain, or not Nutrigrain. Nature
yeah.
Valley. What's
Nature-
the
yeah.
super messy one?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Where you bite into it and explodes into a billion pieces all over you, and it's like glitter for your mouth. Granola glitter is what that becomes very quickly.
It is to the food what glitter is to crafts.
Yeah, but it's not super sweet apple too,
I mean,
which is good. Sometimes on this you get like, I don't know, they put an apple flavoring or something, and it just it's too sweet. It's too, like tart. I don't know what it is, but this one's very even from front to back.
It does get kind of sweet right as it's transitioning to that granola, but it doesn't.
It's like the apple builds up and the granola cuts it off and says, "Nope, we're gonna stay here."
Sorry, folks, park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster.
It is. Like I said, there's a lot going on here.
I like it.
It's good.
I like those complex.
I like it. I feel like I'd like it more in October or like September.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a summer apple. It's
because it's summertime right now. I guess I should timestamp this at least a little bit. It's summertime and it's warm. This would be good, but I mean, if you're hot and everything, it might be a little but no, it'd still be good to drink in any of those situations.
It's 6%.
Is it?
So yeah, it's one of the higher. I feel like for sour. Well, not anymore.
Yeah. No, it's all over the place anymore for sours, but no, I mean 6 is in the higher half at least for it. Yeah. Usually you don't get sours that get much over like an 8 or a 9 maybe.
No, I mean unless you get into like Sour Monkey.
Yeah, you got to get into one of those really specialized kind of.
Some states won't let you pump your own gas, and that blows my mind.
Yeah.
We'll
just do a segment from now on that's just Cali's mind blowers. It'll be like Morty's mind blowers, except instead of me removing memories, it's just going to be you talking about things that like 90% of the population knows.
And then I'm just finding out.
Exactly.
It'll be like that Peter Griffin, what grinds my gears.
Yeah, it'll be the grinds your gears segment.
But what blows my mind.
Yeah. It'd be great. Maybe you can come up with some things that aren't even true anymore. Like this used to be true, but I've never got updated on it again.
It's accurate for me. It's pretty on brand.
Yeah. Out of 10, where do you put it?
8? 7, 8?
7, 8?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
78 is not on a 1 to 10 scale.
Somewhere between 7 and 8.
Like 7.5?
Yeah.
Well, see, we can't keep doing this because I was going to say like 7.5. So, well, look at these two idiots. They just keep coming up with the same scores every single time. I don't know. What are you going to say? Yes, me too.
Then stop asking me first.
Why? So I can say the thing and you go, I was going to say that too? It doesn't matter what order you're going in if it's the same.
This is our life. Where do you want to eat?
I don't know. Where do you want to eat? Anyway, I would certainly recommend this if you can find some BlackStack Brewing Giving Trees.
Yeah.
Or
Great first impression.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure about the rest of their stuff because obviously it's our only one we've tried. But I guess if you live in St. Paul, Minnesota,
in or around,
and you have an interest in seeing an old canning facility that is now a canning facility.
But it's not just a canning facility. It's really
they probably
cool.
Bottle things too. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that they also have a tap room there.
Okay. If you want to get drunk in a canning facility, stop on in. No, this seems like I will, having never heard of them before, my guess is, you said that they'd sort of recently taken over that canning facility, right?
It was it was sometime after 2007.
Right. So it was some,
My
so they've been around for maybe
Spam took over my Google because I was trying to figure out about spam.
Maybe 10 or 15 years and that sort of thing. So maybe this is like the Great Lakes Brewing of St. Paul, and we're being horribly offensive to them, and my apologies, but it tastes like they're still in the early phase where they're really getting good stuff because they're just trying out whatever they can.
Yeah, they're trying
really
some different things.
And they haven't kind of got bored with what they're doing.
But we don't know that yet because this is the only thing we've tried by them.
Yeah.
That's awfully presumptuous.
It is, well, that's what I am. I'm awfully presumptuous. I'm actually awful and presumptuous. So, that's me. You're welcome. I feel like I should start saying you're welcome more.
You say it all the time.
That's because you are welcome. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for your time.
We are the Toros, the mighty, mighty Toros.